Oh, here it comes, chat.
To find the money. I always have some sort that.
Shout out to chat. Thank you so much for the raid, Sus. Been waiting for you. I appreciate your man of your word. You said you would raid. You did. I was just gonna get into a Sus clip. We've got a bunch of clips to show you guys. Shout out to everybody from Sus's chat, man. Really appreciate the raid, dude. Shout out to you, man. And you know, it's a pretty big raid, my friend. Pretty big raid, and 5,000. So welcome 5,000 of you. If you guys don't know who I am Tindergate. There was a bit of a history between me and Sus for a long time. So if you guys you know who I am. Sus has been shouting me out a lot lately. He promised us a raid. He came through. So thank you, Sus. I still want to have a sit down with you, Sus, sometime and have a talk. We have some catching up to do. And yeah, I appreciate your community coming in and saying hi and all these follows, man. I do news. I'm an IRL streamer. And I have a bit of a history with Sus, like I said. And in fact, you know, I've got some clips I could get into that show kind of our history. But you guys probably already know who I am. I could tell by the emotes. But you're finally here. You guys are finally here. And I'm glad that you guys are here. I've been kind of wondering what I would say to you guys the day that you came in, what I would say about the raid, because we have so much to talk about. But that's why if you guys hit that follow button, the next stream, I'll give you a good rundown of everything that's been going on from day one up until now, from, you know, the old history. But yeah, shout out to Sus, man, for that raid. We've got quite the history, so I do have a lot to say about that. You know what? I could bring up some clips right now, but it all started when I joined Kick was about 4 months ago, and we basically, I was new. I got my name kind of went out there, kind of blew up with the whole situation going on with Sus at the time. There was a lot of misunderstandings about who I was, what my intentions on the platform was, but yeah, we kind of sorted out all of our issues. We've sorted out all of the misunderstandings, and so here you guys are. But it's been quite the road, man. It's been quite the road. But just to show you guys some clips. You guys probably never seen these before, but this is kind of where we started from. Today. So this is the first clip that kind of got us on the, yeah, it got us okay. We do have a mutual friend, by the way. I'm not going to reveal the name because he won't, I won't. But this was
Tindergate. Thank you. By
recent.
the way, ladies and gentlemen, Tindergate.
In case you guys missed it.
Sub. Do you guys know Tindergate? W Stream, much love and respect to you and your community, mods and chat.
Thank you for the follow.
Thanks for doing what you do. I hope you check out my channel sometimes. I do IRL, Tinder dates, DJing, and have tons of new stuff in store.
Shout out to you guys, man, for those follows.
Chat some time, much love. By the way, Tindergate, and they've been subscribed for 2 months. It seems we have a mutual friend. The Tindergate's friend is also my friend. I'm not going to mention any names, but yeah, my friend had good things to say about you.
Which is true. We had a friend.
I honestly was so confused.
And our friend kind of
talking to my friend,
help us work through misunderstandings.
And we were talking about you. And I had my distaste. To be honest, I never watched your channel before, so I don't really know. I didn't know you were an IRL streamer. Also, I didn't know how you got your IRL name. Maybe one day we'll chat it up.
And yes, I am a former Tinder enthusiast. I did Tinder dates, by the way.
Dates, right? And I was like, oh, really? Like, I didn't know. I didn't know that was your thing. I honestly thought you did that to kind of mock me and the whole situation that I was going through.
No,
at
it's
the
not
time.
Ned.
So it was
The
kind of
mutual
refreshing
friend
to
is
hear
not
that,
Ned.
like, that's actually not, your channel's not named because of me, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it was like a bad timing thing because Ned was restreaming me, and then when Ned caught a ban for like being really ultra toxic, that's when you kind of came on the scene. But I respect anybody who does IRL, man. If you do IRL and that's how you want to
Thank
grow,
you,
then
mods.
that's good. You know, I kind of talked about you without really knowing about you.
No, it's not Zuka.
Which isn't always the greatest thing in the world to do. So for that, I guess I apologize. I'll definitely come and check out your channel. And definitely hit you off with a follow. The name's good. I will say that the name is good. I've been in a Tindergate myself, so fuck. You know what I mean?
So this is, I'm showing you this so you guys understand how we kind of,
We are here.
how things became okay.
say thank you
Because
once
at first they
again, 'cause,
weren't, you know, look at my name, like, dude.
All right, let's
So
we're
yeah,
in
that
Sydney.
was a problem
Not
for
really
some
too
time. We
sure
did
if
work
what
through that.
precedes you is-
We did work through that, but I'll admit, I ended up in this situation that I ended up in because I was hosted by, it went from Crazy Ton to Bong Bong IRL to Cookie Guy to Kiwi Danja to then me. And this is when the day I ended up on Sam Pepper's channel. So I will admit I used my name to kind of promote myself. So I played on the meme. And that's kind of what got us into this sticky situation because I played into this meme and it made me look a certain type of way, which there was a misunderstanding over. We got that cleared up. But before that shit got cleared up, things were kind of sticky. And I'll just outright explain like how sticky things were because I think he kind of did have a reason to be upset. So that's why I don't fault Sus for this. But I did end up in this situation that got a little out of hand because I got 300 follows over 3-hour period after I did this this appearance when I showed up on Sam Pepper's channel. So I thought it'd maybe be something I could show you guys if I can find it. It's been such a while. But I did end up on Sam Pepper's channel, and so I made a joke out of it. I made a meme out of it, and it's kind of like what got my name out there, but not in the best way, I guess you could say. Things could have turned out a little better, but they turned out the way they did. So I'm gonna show you what happened.
Okay, so
Well, Sam's gonna explain it better.
I went to sleep and left my stream
what
down
was
here
that,
playing Tarn, and then Tarn hosted someone, and then that person.
I flew to Colombia because I heard they had the best balloons. I began feeling strange until the lady told me it was fart gas. I hate my life.
And then that person hosted someone else, and then that person hosted someone else, and then that person hosted someone else. So all night I was just re-streaming these randoms that were all hosting each other every time they finished.
And it ended with some guy called Tindergate.
Yeah.
And it said...
That's like a Suspendas hater or something.
And that's where shit started to go wrong.
Yeah, he had a sign saying...
Shout out to
I
Blonde
looked at
Box.
the stream and
Good to see you, man.
And it was a sign of some... The sign said...
I'm just I'm revisiting some old history.
This is a tooth. Did you see that?
Bro, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
And then
Right,
after
these
this, Sam tried to create some drama with me. So he ended up doing this.
Tindergate, you took advantage of me. You took advantage of me in my sleep, and we are not friends. You took advantage of me in my sleep, and we're not friends.
How did he take advantage of you?
Yeah, so this is where things kind of like, yeah. This is where he automatically started saying that I was the one who took advantage of him, but I ended up on his channel and I did what anyone else would have done and promoted myself. So I did. This is kind of how it looked on his end. So he woke up to this.
What is this? Follow Tindergate? What the fuck is Tindergate?
And that's it, man. That's where all this crazy shit stemmed from.
Right, one.
But now it's over. You know, the misunderstandings have been cleared up, and Sus is now understands what's going on, what's actually going on. So the world's a lot easier to deal with now on both ends. But I was showing clips, so I'm gonna get back into these clips. I just wanted to give you guys a little preview of what happened and what got out of hand and how it got out of hand. But everything's cool. So again, thank you, Sus, for the raid. And again, like this shit, you know, I understand why people got upset. A lot of you guys were in that page when this happened, and a lot of you were also upset with me. That's why I kind of felt I had to explain, not just to Sus, but to you guys, what happened. But now you're here. This happened 4 months ago. 4 months later, you guys are here. 4 months later, everything's cleared up. No more misunderstandings. Everything's cool. So shout out to you guys too. I owed all of you an explanation, and that's the way I've been feeling all these months. So I'm glad you're here so I could explain all this shit to you.
Avram Morleen, the clown of Kick Lean Team, no teeth living on a bunk bed while Gollum fucked the young dude gamer PC.
I'll
or
never
have a
get
Twitch
tired
channel.
of these jokes,
Must
man.
be Avram Shitspendas.
Yeah, we TTS
Avram
is free
Shitspendas.
for anyone who's subscribed, by the way. We've got a lot of good TTS voices.
Yes, my friend.